Sorry about that. That's another reason why I'm moving. Because the Wi-Fi out here can be kind of spotty and it's ticking me off. That's okay. That is okay. That's fine. But I'm moving to another location where there's not going to be Wi-Fi. I am going to be plugged in to the internet and I won't have to worry about spotty Wi-Fi. Okay, so where were we? I'll wait for you guys to come back in. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the problems. Doggone it. Stupid Wi-Fi. It disconnected for half a second, then went back and I could see y'all talking and I couldn't respond. You can hear me. Stupid Wi-Fi gremlins. Boo! Boo! Wi-Fi gremlins. Boo! Hi, beautiful regret. Wooly. Boo! Wi-Fi gremlins. Boo! Becky did it. Becky, like Amberlyn Reed's Becky? I saw the picture of Becky on Twitter. She looked good. She looked healthy. She has got a cute girlfriend, all that. So she got a glow up. Everything's Becky's fault. Poor Becky. Poor Becky. Yeah, she deserved one. It's funny how when people get away from the girls, they always get their life back. They always look better. Like BB looked good after leaving Shantal. He had he had some life in his eyes again. He looked happy. He looked calm. It's amazing when the girls get out of your universe how things change. Okay, so are y'all ready to proceed with this reading? Because I wasn't quite done. I wasn't quite done with Miss Shantal. Thank you, T. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to do the like button again? Stupid YouTube. What do I pay you for? I pay for premium and you do this to me? Wrong. So wrong. I want to speak to the YouTube manager. Send me a YouTube plaque for free just to piss off Shantal. Make her mad. Okay, so we're going to get started all over again. You know, what are the cards going to say? All right. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying that like I just had this feels like a medical emergency, like ambulance. That's what it feels like. But Three of Wands, like grab it, like she's not got a whole lot to grab onto. Like she's literally like her thinking is, what do I do now? She can't come. There's no new ideas. She can't ideas. It's just like she's grabbing on to the little bit that she's got, and she's hoping for a victory. You know, she's always got that false toxic cheerleader in her head cheering her on. Oh, you can do it. Whatever the challenge is, you can beat it. But here we go again. Fucking girl world. Fucking girl world. Y'all just won't leave Shantal alone. Fucking girl world, man. Bunch of big old meanie heads. She's fighting. Yeah, you. Florida Sultan's ass. You. I'm pointing at you. All of you mean Twitter people. You. All of you mean people on Twitter that chased off Shantal. How could you do that to her? It was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? She got on Twitter and she got her ass handed to her. She couldn't handle it. She blocked me in less than 5 minutes. Of course she did. I did it, and not a single regret was happening after that. Y'all, I need to turn on the air. It is hot in here. I'm sweating. Poor booger. It's too hot. Damn it. I'll just turn it on for a minute just to cool things off. I'm sweating in here. This is ridiculous. All right. So, going back to Girl World. Like, she is just fighting against everybody. You know, she wants victory, but yet when people tell her to get victory, she fights with everybody. Fight, 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 fight. Hold on. We got the Queen of Wands. Hello, Burgundy. And we also have so we had the Justice card, and now we have Judgment. It sounds like she's going to have to pay that large bill that she's been acquiring over the years. All debts settled, huh, Shantal? All debts settled. You know, the problem with Shantal is that she fights with everybody and she doesn't know which fight to go with first. You want to fight, but you don't know how to fight. You don't know which way to go. And again, this Star card, like Spirit says, misappropriating funds. That was the words for this card. Misappropriating funds, just putting money in places where it doesn't need to go, not being wise with your money. You get it from one place and you spend it in another, and not in a wise way. You know, you're drawing water from the well, but you're not even drinking it. You're just spilling it on the ground. What's it all for? Wasteful, very, very wasteful. And yeah, she's broke. She's fucking broke. She's broke. Money's tight over there. She's broke. And she knows what to do to fix the situation, but she's not going to do it. Because she's too busy focused on her glory days. The 3 cups are her glory days, like when she used to make a lot of money. She's thinking about the glory days when she was making a lot of money and kind of dwelling in that past. And she doesn't want to get off her butt and make the money. She doesn't have the energy anymore. She's just thinking about who she used to be and what she used to do, but not firing herself up to fix her problems. Yeah, really, she wants that money. She wants it bad. That opulent lifestyle and having a husband and surrounded in money. Now, you guys want to see what Delulu land looks like for Shantal? Here you go. That's her Delulu land. That's literally what it looks like. Well, she wants this, but she's got too many issues. She's got way too many issues, and all of those issues are imprisoning her. She can't make a move. So, yep, money on the mind. Money on the mind. Always thinking about money because she's always spending money. Always. Always spending that money. So, little Miss Shantal, her look tonight made her got no glitter days look mild. Can I say this without being offensive? She looked crazy. She looked like she lost her ever loving mind. Like, what happened to you? Like, just bizarre. Her behavior was bizarre. And I get that it's the end of the month and she was on live extra long because it's the end of the month. But it was just bizarre. You're putting on all of that garish makeup for what purpose? To go where exactly? To impress who exactly? You're loading up on food. Why? You're taking us to your room and showing us the room that you sleep in. What is the purpose of that? You're jumping up and down on your couch for what reason? Oh, you did, Karen? Hey, girl world. I'm going to make you guys smile tonight just by pointing something out. I'm going to point something out. So Shantal's in Kuwait. She pays the rent. She pays the bills, right? You know, Chantal's like she's the punchline of the joke. But here's the joke: she's in Kuwait. She pays the bills. She pays the rent. She pays for Salah. Here's the joke: where does she sleep? In the storage room by herself. Girlfriend, she went 9,000 plus miles. She flew all that way and paid 9,000 plus dollars for a loser to sleep on a couch in a storage room. That's hilarious to me. That's hilarious. She's not even sleeping in a real bed. She's sleeping on a couch. All of her stuff is in there. That is her room. Like a little storage room. And she gets one drawer. That's funny. Yeah, we're all jealous. Couch she can't get off of. Yeah, well, sealing ain't easy. Sealing ain't easy. It's a seal's life for me. All right, I want to do one on Mr. Salah. Timbit's revenge. Yes. Yes to that, cat shark. Yes. I remember poor little Timbit. That was awful. That was so awful. And it didn't have to happen that way. It didn't have to be like that. That poor baby. That poor cat. Booger. Oh, hey, ma'am, don't do that. Hey, ma'am, don't do that. You want up here? What? Can I help you? Someone's wanting my attention. Can I help you? Come here. Do you want to say hi to everybody or what? Come here. We'll cat break for a second. That's my girl. Y'all give me just a minute. She was like looking at me like, you're going to pet me, right? Yeah, of course I am. Get the booger. Pay attention, Shantal. This is how you hold a cat. Not the way you hold Julia. This is how you hold a cat. Come here. Here you go. You look at your little ears. Look at your little ears. You look at your ears. She likes it when I stroke her ears. What a baby. Yeah. Warden Booger. Yeah, because my cat tells me when to go to sleep. Does your breath not offend Booger? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Is my cat moving too? Of course she is. You think I'm going to leave Booger Cat behind? Oh, no, no, it's my baby. She's coming with me. She's coming with me. Look at the stretching the little chin. Stretching the little chin. When she breathed on the card. What are you doing? Yeah, I'll get back to the cards in just a second. Just let me get some Booger time. Get the Booger. Look at this. This is so sad. Don't be fooled by this face. Do you hear me? Don't be fooled by this face. I know it looks cute. Don't be fooled. She's a master manipulator and she is a prankster. She keeps me on my toes. Booger. Always getting into the cabinets, telling me to go to sleep, waking me up. Booger, I have to do my tarot readings. She's like, I don't care. I love you. You gotta get down. Oh, let go. All right. Okay, we're on to salad. I'm gonna go on to Mr. Salad. Is the AC too loud? I can turn it off. I just needed it on for a few minutes to kind of get some of the heat out of here. It's fine. Okay. Just let me know if it gets to be too much. See, my problem is that I've got tinnitus in both ears. So I've got the ringing in both ears, so I can't, with the sound. So I don't know what might be a little bit too loud. All right, but we're going to go do Mr. Salad. All right. What's up with you, Salad? What's your energy, sir? You have tinnitus too, Reality Chica. You know what helps me as far as falling asleep? Putting on like a rain video or having like a box fan going, because that ambient noise kind of drowns out the ringing, so it helps to fall asleep faster. Just passing that along to you. A box fan is good, or rain videos are good. All right, so salad. All right. What's going on with salad? You love ambient noise? Well, I do have an ambiance channel, Mosey. I've done ambiance videos. Girl World is my soap opera. We only have crappy Netflix. You know what? Girl World is entertaining. I just don't appreciate the feeder angle that both Amber and Shantal have come up with. I don't like it. I really, 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 really don't like it. I don't like it. It's too dark. They need to take it away. All right. All right, Salad. What's on your mind? I think he do think he's talking to other women all the time. I don't think he ever stops. All right. I had a guy on Match who was into that. He always asked me if I ate. I've dealt with guys that came approached me, Amber, and they're like, "I want to make you bigger," and I'm like, "Well, how's it feel to want? I'm not gaining weight for you. Go away. You want something fluffy? Go buy a pillow. I'm not going to be fluffy for you. You like the fluffy? Make yourself fluffy." All right. What? Oh no. What? There you go. Why are you looking at me? You're gonna have to wait. I love you, but you gotta have to wait. All right, we're gonna do one on Salah. But I'm getting yelled at. What booger? What you doing? What is it? All right. All right, Salah, we're going to just check you out, sir. Like, what is your deal? What are you doing? What's your energy? Not really feeling anything off of him. He might be asleep. Quiet. He's real quiet. All right. Hello, Mia. Huh. All right. So for Salah, we have the Page of Cups. Starting out with the Page of Cups, followed by the Magician card. So like he's into that money making. Yes, he is. He's into it. He is. But what is in his way? The Queen of Swords. What happened? Apparently, Foodie re-uploaded parts of her old stream. What? Did this just happen? Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Y'all see what's going on here? I did not provoke this. Look. She was staring. She was giving me the stare. Come here. On Twitter. This booger ever chirp when she's happy. Oh, I can meow at her and she'll start talking back to me. What do you want? I got to do my tarot readings thing. I'm sorry to do constant cat breaks, but you see what's up. Look, 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 look. I'm trying to do tarot. My cat's got other ideas. This is the routine. I pet her. I give her lovies. When she's done, she'll let me know. She'll do like the love bites. That's her signal to say, hey, I've got enough lovies. I got your little ears. Kristen grabbed the video. Uploaded 11 minutes ago. What is it, like a past stream? Hi, Tucker. I'm really sorry about the stream cutting off. That was a Wi-Fi fart. It's 3 hours. What's 3 hours long? I'm so confused. What is it? I'm nosy. Was it the live that she just did today? Or was it like a retro react sort of situation? Like from the Natter era or something. Her new video live. And she put it up on Twitter? I'm so confused. Pumpkin chirped at morning doves. Clips from her. She put it. Oh, is she on Twitter? Is Foodie on Twitter? Did she expose herself? Did she expose herself on Twitter? She came out of hiding. Did she? It's 13 minutes long. So I'm confused. Did Foodie upload something on Twitter? It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. But who posted it though? Is it Foodie? I know that Kristen does a lot of stuff on Twitter, and DX gives the recaps. Like if you want to keep up with all the Shantal stuff, Twitter is a good place to go. Foodie did not upload it. Oh, that means we can't have fun with Foodie. Damn it. We can't have fun with Foodie. It's official Foodie Beauty video. You know what? Like I got booger in my arms for a second, but let me go look real quick. But I gotta wait for my little girl to get her lovies, because otherwise she'll jump right back up here. Look at this sadness. Foodie Beauty video. Like when I reacted to that 3-hour live, I started about an hour plus in to the live, because I'm like, the first hour just boring. She gets ready to sleep. You know what, Florida Salt and Sass, I can answer that for you. Or I can give an answer that makes sense. I don't know if it's actually 100% true. This goes all the way back to when Foodie was doing the stuff with Natter. Okay. Foodie was constantly streaming. And she thought she was so clever to wait until really, really late at night to do streams where she could just rant and get away with it. So she would go live really late at night because there was less chance of the most reactors watching and recording. And then she could just rant her little heart out and then dirty delete, and not as many people would have the recording. Highlights from her live video, Taco Bell. There wasn't anything of interest in that live. I know, I just reacted to it. She went live driving home. So does she still have the taco live up? And then she just posted the highlights on top of that? Is she like double dipping into her content? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's double dipping. Like she's trying to make money off the live and also the highlight reel. That's what it feels like. I know you guys are confusing me. You know, I'm going to clear up the confusion. I'm asking because I got 10 pounds of booger. What you doing? I can't go look. I need some help. Somebody send help. I have cat paralysis. My cat's in my arms and I can't move. I can't type. I can't do nothing. Look, the sadness of it all. Look. What can I do? Somebody send help. Maybe send some catnip so booger. Look at your baby. Her live is still there. I'll go look in a second. I just got to wait for her to get her fill. It usually doesn't take her long. Booger, and you can lay here all day, but I can't stay here and be live all day. So to clear up the confusion, let me go look to see what's going on with Foodie, because I'm asking you guys questions and I'm getting confused. All right, This is so funny. I am laughing again. So, like, I put in the name Foodie Beauty in the search bar, and Foodie's channel should be at the top. Do you know what channels are at the top? You got garlic bread, you got unicorn pondu, then you got me. Foodie's not even in the top search for herself. I love that. I love that. The moves for her. Bitch. That is funny. You're not even in the search, Foodie. You're not even in the search, ma'am. Oh, that's so great. That is so great. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. Let me go look. So we've got the Taco Bell Live, which is in the live section of her channel, alone on Taco Tuesday. And then she put like a little, she's double dipping. You charmoot, you're double dipping. Oh, you desperate for money, broke bitch. Hey, blonde. She's double dipping. Oh, look at you. Okay, let's go back to salad. That is so sad. That is so... Oh, that is so funny. All right, back to salad. Hey, Inferno. Get ready to punch the air. Your favorite card, the death card. Yeah, and he's trying to get some money too. He's trying to get his money up. He's trying to get his money up. He's got a lot of things going on in the background too. King of Cups. Trying to get that money up. He's got big aspirations too. Like he's really got his eye on the prize. And I'm getting a feeling from Salad that unlike Foodie, that she's very happy to live in her Delulu land. He's actually trying to actually get to this to make it a reality. Like he's surrounding himself with money, seeking out sources of money. Yeah, he's doing it. Uh-oh. I think he's looking for someone of severe means. He's looking for someone of severe means. There's a lot of things that he wants that she can't provide. But he's like, he got a taste of a little bit of a better life, and he wants more. Like, Foodie took him out of that small apartment and gave him the oceanside villa, and he doesn't want to stop there. He wants to keep it going. He wants to keep it going. You know, let me just stop here for a second. I want to get into the Osho deck. I've always been disturbed by the fact Foodie doesn't tip the delivery folks. It's how the drivers make their living. She's a cheap bitch. But I'll tell you what's even more disturbing. The fact that when she was back in Canada and she used Uber Eats and Postmates, she would order food, eat most of the food, then call and say the food didn't arrive or it sucked, and then get a refund. So essentially, she was ripping off the restaurants that she ordered from. She couldn't do that going into an actual restaurant. They would never put up with that bullshit. But she was all about that life of ripping people off. You know, like that recent incident with the donuts. She was trying that same scam over in Kuwait, and they told her to go get stuffed. That either they got the money or they got their donuts back. She wasn't going to get the donuts and her money too. She tried to get a free TV from Amazon too, of course. Like, she's all about, what can I get for free? What can I get for free? There's one or two reasons why that bed was made up. Either one, for speculation, or two, because she sleeps there. That's true, Burberry. I mean, like, can I just tell y'all something? Can we just be real about Shantal? Let's be real. There's a lot of people running around in this world. They are not geniuses. They don't have a genius IQ. They're really stupid or ignorant or unknowing in certain ways. But in other ways, they're very experienced and they're very smart. You could take a person that's dumb or ignorant or unknowing in certain things, but put them on other tasks and they excel. So Shantal's stupid as far as managing her life and managing her health. But when it comes to being a manipulator and a liar, she's been practicing that crap for years. Remember that stream she did with Natter and she said, I'm not as stupid as you guys think? I believe her. She puts out this image of being a severely obese, dumb woman. And in some ways she is stupid, but she's not completely stupid. She's smart in ways she shouldn't be smart. You understand? Like the biggest con that she pulled on a lot of people was convincing everybody she was completely 100% stupid. She's not. She's been a master manipulator and liar her whole fucking life. So she knows how to do that. It's just that she doesn't know how to follow through and master other parts of herself in her life to make those lies pay off for her in a big way. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, she's putting on this image and she's telling a story on YouTube, and people look at her and say, oh, she's dumb, she's dumb. Yeah, she's not smart. But she's not as dumb as you guys think. She's not as stupid as you think. She wants everyone to believe that she's stupid, because if you believe that she's stupid, you're not going to be on guard. You're not going to be on the defensive. That's how scammers work. They put you off guard so they can scam you and lie to you and get away with it. Hi, Grateful Life. Like if you deal with a person, you're like, oh, they're not smart, they're stupid. You know, you feel like you got nothing to worry about. You'll totally have your guard down. I don't know if I can see through her bullshit. I think she's not good at lying at all. She is good about telling a lie, but she's not good about making people believe it. She's not that great of a liar, but she is a manipulating, controlling person. You understand what I'm saying? Her narcissism makes her believe that she's a better liar than what she actually is. She thinks she's smarter than all of girl world, but she's actually not. She doesn't want to live anymore. I think she feels like she has nothing to live for, and that is unfortunate and sad. I don't want that for her. You know what, Gail? Okay, but I know this is going to be pretty heavy, and I'm sorry. I'm not dumping on anybody. Look, those of you on my channel, you know what I've gone through with food, all right? But on top of that, a while back, I lost a sister to addiction. So I've experienced both sides of that coin. I've gone through it myself, and I've lost somebody close to me that they went through it, and unfortunately, they did not make it out the other side. And what Foodie's doing is not a mistake. It's a literal choice. If you do something more than once, it's a choice. It is not an accident. And she keeps making these choices by her choice. And addiction is like death. You know, it doesn't care who you are. It doesn't care how old you are. It doesn't care who your family is, how much money you've got, if you're a good person or a bad person. If it's going to take you, it's going to fucking take you. And she's had many chances and many ways and many routes to get out of it, to fix everything. She's choosing not to. So this is her choice with her body, with her life, with her soul. There's nothing that anybody can do. We're just spectators watching the train about to crash into the wall. By her choice. Can she choose to turn the train away? Yes, she can, but she doesn't literally want to. She's chosen to give up. She's saying, I give up, I quit. She's giving up. She's saying, I quit. And there's nothing that we can do to stop her. And that again, she doesn't have to go that way. There you go, Juan. Yep. So I'm really sorry that I had to go that dark with y'all, but just to explain, that's all. Just explain the both sides of the coin thing. But let's go back to Salad. See what the Osho Tarot has to say about him. All right, so what about you, Salad? What does the Osho have to say about you, where you're at, what's going on with you, sir? Is there anything you want to tell us? What is your point of view? What is going on with you? First card down, guidance. He needs guidance. He's looking for guidance. He's looking for guidance. And he's also looking to get his wings. He's looking for freedom. But he needs guidance. You know, guidance would do him a world of good. Also, we've got the Miser. Ooh, y'all take a look at that card. What a beautiful card, but y'all look at it carefully. We've got the Miser. The Miser card, I'm getting so many feels off of this. Of him dealing with somebody who's an absolute miser, someone hoarder. I keep hearing hoarder, like somebody's hoarding something, not sharing. Mine. You know, like suffering because he's with somebody who's a freaking miser. This is all mine. You can't have it. Stinginess. Stingy. That's going to be an obstacle dealing with that miser. Like, this is my money and it's not yours and you can't have it. Like, hoarding everything. No, it's reality. This is not him squirreling her money away. This is him dealing with her just being a glutton. Her being stingy. Her, look, it's a female. It's not a male. That is a female doing that. Like the female in the card is got the jewels in front of her and she's like holding on to them tightly. That is a female doing it. Dealing with somebody who's an absolute miser. Like, this is my money and you can't have any. Okay, what's the next card down? We've got transformation. Oof. Now, this is a great card. Transformation. I'm getting so many feels off of this card. Like, I feel addiction. Not his addiction, but hers. Like being in the dark shadow of somebody else's addiction. Being in the dark shadow of somebody else's addiction. And in order to get out from that shadow, there has to be a transformation. You have to get out of that darkness. You got to get away from it. You know, he's there with the ripeness card. There's this feeling of he's longing for life. Like a sense of springtime, life, vitality, a longing for things that are vital, things that are fresh, things that are growing. He's longing for growth. He wants to be where life is. And he's also looking for a sense of community, friendship, friendliness. Like, he's longing for connection. I think he misses connections with people, having a social life, being able to go out and have his freedom. Like, Foodie took a lot of that away from him. And the divine is saying you need to reconnect with the divine. The divine is saying you need to reconnect to your roots. You need to reconnect to your faith. You need to just connect to that inner light inside of yourself. You know, just center and ground yourself. Just get in touch with your own spirit because you've not been listening to it lately. And if you, that's interesting. I need another card to the celebration card. Oops. Yeah, but he's been indulging a little bit too much, like in the party. Sensual pleasures of the flesh, like being a ladies' man. That's fighting against him. Plus, he's got a rebellious nature. He's got that. I do what I want. He's got a touch of that inside of him. He wants to go out and do his thing. I do what I want, and I'm going to go party. He's all into experiencing things where he wants to experience things. He's not about staying inside and doing nothing. He wants to go out and live. But his own mind is fighting him. His own mind is fighting him. And there's also a sense of guilt. I don't know what he's feeling guilty about, but like I'm sensing from this card that it's just, I think Foodie gets into his head. Like she drives him absolutely wild. And I'm going to put this on the table. Look, we all have our different coping skills and coping mechanisms. And depending on the person, the methods that they use to feel better when they're not feeling good. Foodie's way of dealing with her problems and her sadness and her emptiness is to eat. Food is her go-to. I feel that Salah, his go-to is being with the ladies and going out and being a playboy. That's his coping mechanism. That's his way of letting off some steam. Do you understand? He's not turning to food. That's not his vice. He wants to get away from Foodie, not think about Foodie, let off some steam, let off some pressure so he can go back and deal with her for 5 or 10 minutes. That might be his coping mechanism, like his valve to release some of the steam. Hello, Mrs. Chester. And Foodie just drives him absolutely mad. And he's looking for a sense of understanding. I don't think he understands what's going on with Shantal even now. Like he's never going to really understand everything. And also he's wanting a new vision. Like he's wanting to turn the page and get it over with. Bad boy. And he's also thinking about past lives. Old times with friends and family and nostalgia. So like him and Foodie are doing some of the similar same things. They're both doing some similar things with each other. Like they're both unhappy and they find themselves thinking of the past and all the happier times and, oh, the things I used to do back in Canada or the things I used to do when I was a bachelor in Kuwait. I mean, there's a sense of like, I miss my old life. They are both not happy and they're miserable, but they're stuck in this business deal and neither one of those idiots will let it go. So it's like, if you're missing your old life, why not go back to that old life? Just let it go. Let it all go. There's no sense in holding on to it. Just let it the fuck go. She gave up his friends and family for her. She totally controls him. Yep. Because that's what Foodie does. She's a predator. And she is an abusive person. That's what abusive people do. They isolate the target. They remove all outside influence and voices that might sway the person out of their control. You don't have a social life. You don't have friends. You don't have anything making you happy. What their aim is to remove all of your self-confidence, all your self-worth, strip you down to the bone. So you're nothing but a skeleton. So they can determine what you feel and when you feel it. That's how abusers work. All right, so let's get back to Mr. Salad. They both burned a lot of bridges. Yeah, but the crazy thing is by choice. Absolutely by choice. Yep, true blonde. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. It's sometimes a smart choice. If you know you got a lot of work to do on yourself, the best thing you do is be by yourself, work on yourself. And then if you're just, skipping and hopping around through life, you might just run into somebody that's good for you without even really looking for them. But if you're happy within yourself and your life is happy, then you're in a powerful position because you can look at that other person and go, my life is already happy. So unless you're here to bring happiness to my world, unless you're going to add to that, I can't let you stay because my life is already good. I don't need you to make it good. I'm looking to add happiness, not take it away. All right, Salad. Hey, Raven's Magic. Hello. We're going to get back into Mr. Salad. I just wanted to do like the Osho Tarot on him for a second. And Foodie can say what she wants about me. I've been single for several years, but I'm okay with that. I don't need to be in a relationship to be a woman. I could just be a happy woman alone with no bullshit. I did the marriage thing twice. Okay? I ain't gotta prove anything. Hello, Hale. Foodie is also single. That's true, but she's unhappy being single. Ooh. She's unhappy being single. What's that? I hear my friend's story, and girl, don't get married and don't have babies because it seems like really things turn around when you do. You know, all I'm going to say to that is, look, I am not going to sit here and shit on marriage. Marriage is great when you have a partner that is truly connected to you and they are your best friend. My great grandparents, back in their time, they got together when they were early teens because that's how they did it. They were together 65, 75 years. Okay. Great grandmother, she had 11 kids. Great grandfather kept her busy, obviously. They were wonderful people. But they had 11 kids. Grandma was busy. Grandpa kept her busy. And then my grandparents were together 65 years. So marriage as an institution is not a bad thing, but you've got to do it right. You know, like get to know the person that you're with. Take your time with that. Why are you rushing? If they're the right one, they'll wait. Just take your time. Make sure that person is your best fucking friend. And if they're not, don't fucking marry them. If you can't talk to your partner about everything and be relaxed about it and not worry about what are they going to think, if you're worried about their judgments, maybe you shouldn't be putting the ring on their finger. You know, you should be able to tell your partner anything and everything. Your partner should be your best friend. All right. 43 years in August. Well, congratulations, Lisa. That's awesome. It's really awesome. All right. Who don't work, have kids, and listen to everything their husbands tell them, like Foodie does with Salah. All right. All right, so we're doing the spread with Salah. We got the Fool card. Yeah, he's over there being Mr. Party Guy. He's playing. He's playing. He's definitely playing. He's all about the play. But he's playing. He's got his face up away from towards the sun because he doesn't want to look down. The Fool card, you see the Fool looking up towards the sky. They don't want to acknowledge that they're on a cliff and they're about ready to walk off. Like they don't understand just how precarious things are. They have no idea just how risky they are. So being the Fool, blissfully ignorant. Damn it, girl world. Damn it, girl world. You guys fight with everybody. He is fighting. Who is he fighting with, though? Is that girl world? Is that his family? Who is that? He's in conflict with everybody. He's in conflict with everyone. Because he's totally obsessed with the money the way that Shantal is obsessed with food. That's why. Yep, and yep, going through poverty with Foodie. Going through poverty with Foodie. Going through it with her. And looks like some of the money that Foodie is making is going into his cup. Like he's trying to balance everything out with the money and make sure there is enough money to pay all the bills, and just trying to get it out of her and get things taken care of. And it wears on his patience. It really wears on him. He has to fight her on everything. 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 Everything with Shantal is a fight. Everything with her is a fight. Everything. What's CHF? I believe that's congestive heart failure. Raven's magic. Congestive heart failure. I don't know if Foodie has CHF. But she always talks about her kidneys and her liver, but she never talks about her heart, does she? And I would imagine that if her other organs are in trouble, what does her heart look like? Yeah, here we go. We got the Hierophant card. So like Spirit is he, you know, he needs to ground himself. He needs to ground himself and get back into and just remember who he is. He kind of lost himself being a bit of a rebel. But he's too busy being a romance scammer and try to use that as a way to get some victory over people. Like he and Foodie, they both have delusions of grandeur. Both of them. Bad. But yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work out too well. It's not going to work out too well. You know what, Gail? She did say later, after saying she had an enlarged heart, that she just said that. Just say it. So it's hard to know with Shantal. Then we got the Strength card. You see the Maiden. Look closely. You get the Maiden. She's got one hand on the head, one hand below the mouth, like shut your mouth. Treating, you know, like the lion is her pet. Shut your mouth. I'm controlling you. Treating Salah like an animal. Like, you'll eat when I feed you. You'll do what I tell you. You won't go anywhere unless I say so. Ugh. It's icky. And there are so many secrets in the dark. So many secrets. And I'm looking at this card and I don't know. There's something about the moon just kind of pops out at me. Like, this is Shantal saying, what are you doing? Literally, that is her like wondering where he is, what's up, all of that. What are you doing? Oh no, like I just noticed that, like the pictures, the dogs, woof woof. And there's Shantal with the moon face. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? No, there's woof woof right there. And there's Shantal above. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Let me see your phone. Oh God. Yeah, so he's not having a good time. Salah's way to take over her income on YouTube. I don't know, but it's this whole thing with her with Salah is stupid. It's really stupid. So I'm going to bring out one more deck for Shantal and also for Salah. And this deck is actually the moon deck. This is what it looks like. Here's what some of the cards look like. Oh, it's upside down. Let me just straighten out the deck real quick. All right. Like some of the cards are upside. Yes, Raven's Magic. They are. They're gorgeous, aren't they? It's like the moon deck. And I love the deck, Raven. I do recommend. I recommend this one and the Osho deck that I was just using a little while ago. The Osho Tarot. They both have a very peaceful feel to them. You love the moon deck. Oh, isn't it a peaceful deck? So like just so you, if you're looking for the deck, if you're looking like what do they look like, I'm just showing you the back of the cards. You can see the different phases of the moon. Well, check out the moon deck if you want. None have spoken to you yet. Well, where's the Osho Tarot? Just to give you an idea, this is like this is the Osho Tarot. Some of the cards are upside down. Damn it! You got the Osho Tarot deck. That's what the back looks like. Then, of course, you got the moon deck. It's never been peaceful. All right. So what is the message you guys want to give Shantal Marie, Foodie Beauty? What are the things she needs to focus on or things you'd like to point out to her? What is the message for Shantal? What are the messages from Spirit? Oh, doggone my hands. Okay, one more time. So the first card I put down from the moon deck is Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible. You know, one of Foodie's problems is she's scared of change. She likes the familiar. Even if the familiar is hurting her and it's toxic to her, it is still familiar. And because it's familiar, it's still comforting. She is scared. She is terrified of things that she's not familiar with because she's a control freak. And the things that she's familiar with, she knows how to control, but something new that she's not familiar with, she doesn't know how to control. So she never wants to make that leap of faith, that jump, if you will, because she just can't trust the process and get it done. So she's got to get over the abyss. She has to believe in the impossible and take that leap of faith. Okay, so what is the next card down for Foodie? Okay, this is a good one. And this is ironic. Y'all read this card. It's time to take action. And what is the sign? New moon in what? Aries. And she is an Aries. So it's time to take action. So you got to believe in the impossible. You got to take that leap of faith, Shantal. You fries. And then after, like, if you take that leap of faith, then it's time to take action. You can't just stand still. You cannot just stand still and expect results from standing still. Ooh. The next one, full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. It's time to drop the lies. It's time to stop lying to people. It's time to stop with the false face and the false image. Just be your real self. Live in truth, not false truth. You know, they stop working over hard and over much to put an image on of yourself that does not exist. Show the world the real you and live in truth. It's only with truth that change can happen. As long as you lie and live in delusion, nothing's going to change. Don't let pride get in your way. And this is part of Foodie's problem. Her ego and her pride are always getting in her way. She gets in her own way a lot. She has to satisfy that need for her narcissistic pride. The pride is always getting in her way, always shooting her in the foot. Always, always. It's tying her shoelaces together. Ooh, last card. A personal issue reaches resolution. So it feels like whatever is going on, it's all coming to a head. Like all debt settled, like I said. You know, just you can get away with something some of the time, but not everything all of the time. You can run from your problems for only so long. So a personal issue reaches resolution. Like what you can try to fight it, Shantal, but there's no sense fighting it. Fighting it does not make it go away. Solving it makes it go away. You know, you're not about solving problems. You're about avoiding problems and running away from them. And it's not exactly helping anything. It's not helping nothing. All right, guys. So I did a couple of reading. I just, you know what? I'm going to do one more reading. Fuck it. I'm going to do like another show for the two of them. Because I did one on Salah. I did one on Foodie. How about the two of them together? What about the two of them together? As far as their dynamic, what does the Osho Tarot have to say about Foodie and Salah, the individual dynamic? Like, what has to happen? What do you want to say? What do you want us to know? What do you want them to know? Because they might be watching right now. Do you have any messages for them that they need to be aware of, things they need to focus on? Oh. Wow. This one just popped out. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Well, well. I wasn't even ready to put the cards down yet, and that one just popped right on out like, hey. No, it's the card was not mortality. It was morally. So it wasn't mortality. But it did kind of look like a death card. It did look like that. I'll give you all that. Inferno's like, oh, you just made me happy, and then I was punching the air, and then you took it away. Yes, I did. All right. I see a booger back there. Booger. Hello, Steady C. Hi. How are you? Are you okay? Ren Figment. What? Are you? Do you have the vid right now? I am so sorry. I dealt with that. For like over a month and a half. I lost so much weight. The vid sucks. It sucks. It hits you in waves and makes you feel like crap, and you're like, when is it going to be over? It was the absolute worst. Yeah, I do have the book that goes with the. This is the name of the tarot. Excuse me. This is the name of the tarot, the Osho Zen Tarot. For those who want to know the name of the deck. Okay. Let me just put these cards down so I can read. Let's see. We're going to do like 10. We're going to do a 10 spread for the both of them. Put that there, there, there. All right. You, and you. Okay, the first card down is the Rebel card. There's a lot of rebellion going there. They're both rebels in different ways. And they're also rebellious against each other. You know, it's just like there's so much conflict because they're literally oil and water. And I'm looking at this card, Booger. Hey, get out of there. The first thing that pops out to me with this card is look down at the bottom near the foot. You see it looks like shackles and chains going on around the foot. I feel like that's almost literally you're trying to chain somebody with you to keep them near you. So it's like you have a rebellious spirit, you got a rebellious fire. At the same time, you allow yourself to be confined by another. So that's where a lot of the conflict comes in. You're both rebellious people, but one person is definitely controlling the other. There's also like they're both, there's a want of success. You know, riding on top of the tiger and experiencing success, wanting celebration, wanting good times. You know, just wanting the party to never end. And because of that, both of them, they're living in the world of the fool. Let's just pretend like nothing is wrong. Let's not acknowledge that we're about ready to walk off a cliff. and that there's nothing underneath to support us. Just a matter of like, if you don't look at it, then it's not happening. There's a sense here of like closing your eyes to what you know is going on, because if you have to look at it, then you got to deal with it. Neither one of them wants to. We've got the flowering card again, like Foodie in the Steel position. There's a sense of decadence. There's a sense of wanting to be decadent, hedonism, wanting to be indulged, overindulgence, possibilities. So the possibilities are there, but yet there's nothing in the landscape to make it happen. The landscape is barren. There's going to be nothing flowering in this desert until you start putting down seeds. Comparison. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting card, comparison. Like the first thing that pops into my mind for the comparison card is one is a tree and one is bamboo. So you get one thing is not like the other. We're both completely different. We may have grown side by side, but we are not the same. So like you got things that are different from each other trying to coexist with one another, but there's going to be definite conflict because they are so different. Wanting two people that have different lifestyles and two different ways of handling life, looking at life, living life, and they're never going to understand each other. They're never going to get each other at all. There's also a sense of like there's no maturity here. Neither one of them is maturity. They both need maturity. They need to grow. They need to be what they're supposed to be. Like there's a sense of living in a sense of aloneness. Like they're both feeling tremendously alone and isolated. And what do I do? Who do I talk to? Having absolutely nobody to talk to. And they're both in need of tremendous amounts of healing. Internal healing for the body, the mind, the spirit. There's a lot of broken parts there. And what they're experiencing right now is like they're having a lot of inner earthquake moments. It's just that the earthquakes are not large enough to really get their attention. There's a lot of ripples, there's a lot of waves, there's a lot of shock waves, but it's not intense enough to put them on guard. Like they just pass it off. So that's basically what's going on with those two. It's just they're both living in like a fool's paradise. Just trying to ignore all the warning signs of things going on for the sake of continuing on. And it's just absolutely fucking foolish. Absolutely foolish. It's like you see what it is, you know what's there, but you don't want to deal with it. So let's just ignore it and hope it goes away on its own. So did you guys enjoy the readings tonight? How do you heal someone who always enjoys putting animals in pain? Oh, I'm not going to heal her. I'm not going to heal Foodie. And it's not for Salah to heal Foodie. It's up for Foodie to heal Foodie. She's got to do the work. Nobody else can do it for her. You know, an awful person will stay an awful person until that awful person decides they don't want to be awful anymore. And they acknowledge that they were awful. And they feel remorse and regret. And they do what they can to reconcile with people, mend all the broken fences, mend the broken hearts that they caused to break, all of that. Yeah, healing is an inside job. I love that, NyQuil. Well said. Healing is an inside job. I like that. I'm going to remember that. Well said. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Because I need to go and feed Blackie outside. She's meowing at the door. And she's let me know she needs to get fed. But it's been fun hanging out with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though like the reading got halfway cut off. And remember, guys, if you want to, you can thumbs up the stream before you leave. And if you'd like, you can also sub up to me if you want. You don't have to. But thumbs up are great. Subs are great. Conversation's great. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to go and take care of the outside baby because she's hungry. Baby's hungry. I got to feed her some cat food. All right, everybody. You guys have a good one. And I'll see you on the next one. And hoping that Foodie does a whole lot of foolishness that'll keep us entertained. Come on, Foodie, entertain us. We're bored with this whole Kuwait art. Go home. All right, guys, I'm out. Bye, everybody. See you later.